Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. Now, before I start off today's video, I just want to say that yes, it's the same template as the first preview because I actually didn't feel like it looked particularly bad after rewatching my first preview of the season, which was obviously Real Madrid against AC Milan. I also did the review to that game. Obviously, Real Madrid won 3-2. So go and check those videos out if you guys haven't already. The preview, the review. Um, in fact, I've had a few videos coming out as well. So yeah, I had a tier list videos ranking each transfer rumor to some Premier League clubs, and I had made some more Real Madrid news videos as well. So go and check it out if you guys haven't already. But I thought that it didn't look particularly bad. It wasn't very, very, very bad. So we're gonna give it a go again until I find a real solution. I'm trying to think of something that I can maybe do for the long term. But for the short term, let's see what we can do. But Real Madrid's second pre-season game, like I said earlier on, the first was AC Milan. I thought that Real Madrid played really, really well for the second half against AC Milan. The first 45 was pretty poor, 2-0 down, you're losing 2-0 to 45, but second half, you come from behind, you win 3-2, incredible scenes, incredible stuff. But I don't mean to be disrespectful against AC Milan, but I look at that starting 11 that they put out compared to what Manchester United can put out. I think you see the difference here. Now, it's not just a few senior players. I think Man United could put out a full 11-man team that could be stronger than AC Milan by a mile. Of course, it's going to be stronger than AC Milan by a mile, but they could be stronger than Real Madrid, which is what worries me. Let's talk about the opponents first, right? Manchester United, of course, a big club. Tony Cruz said as well that he thinks that Real Madrid and Man United were the two biggest fan bases in the States. I agree. Two big clubs. But obviously, when you got two big football clubs, facing head to head, of course, a lot of fans will be looking out for that. This is the most, at least for me, my personal most favorite game of preseason because we haven't played Man United in a while, and I have kind of a soft spot for Man United. If I'm being honest, like everyone asks me, like if you had to support a team in the Premier League, who would it be? I would say in the top six, probably Man United. Like I don't like Man City, I don't like Liverpool, I don't like Chelsea, I don't like Arsenal, I don't care about Spurs. Probably Man United then. So yeah. But let's talk about Man United and their team. But obviously, let's look at the signings that they've made. Mason Mount in that midfield, we could see him play. Andre Onana, of course, they're linked with Rasmus Højlund, but it's not gonna be done. But you're looking at the team could be Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez. I'm pretty sure Luke Shaw is, but if not, it's gonna be Malacia, Casemiro, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Garnacho, and Marcus Rashford. That starting 11 is honestly incredible. Like, it's a very, very balanced team. Like, you've got players like Marcus Rashford, you've got players like Casemiro, who were, crucial individuals to Man United last season. You got a rapid winger in Garnacho and Anthony, both flanks. It'll be interesting to see how Frank Garcia, manages to stop Anthony or Ferland Mendy if he does play in that instance. But for me, Garnacho against Carvajal, Lucas Vasquez, it's honestly, yeah. The midfield, Casemiro against his former side, his first time playing against Real Madrid again. I want to see how that works out in the midfield. Obviously, Casemiro is the type of player that Real Madrid need, and he's at Man United now. So, of course, that isn't great. They've got Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes in there. I haven't watched Man United that much this preseason, so I'm not sure how they've been playing. Um, but I'll be interested to see how that midfield works out for them. To be fair, with Mason Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro. Like I said, the wingers are rapid. They got Marcus Rashford through the middle, who is very quick. The back five, I think, is incredible. New goalie, and the back four remains the same. Again, Rafael Varane, just like Casemiro, against his former club for the first time. Um, yeah, I mean, that team is really, 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 really good. So you have to take this game seriously because the team that they have is very, very, very strong, very, very good. But let's talk about Real Madrid now. Now, the first game against Milan, we almost played this diamond, right? This four-man midfield, essentially, with two strikers. Now, it was Joselu and Brahim Diaz who started, and both Vini and Rodrigo came on. So I think that Ancelotti will switch things up. Joselu will be replaced by Vini. Brahim Diaz will be replaced by Rodrigo. Arda Güler is apparently not going to play at all again. He didn't play against AC Milan due to a leg discomfort, and I don't think he's going to do it again. He's not going to play again. So I think he's going to be ruled out, which means that you kind of need that 10 player, right? The number 10. And it's going to be Jude Bellingham. Like, he's the only one. Like, okay, Fede Valverde could be put there. Maybe Brahim Diaz plays 10. But let's see Jude Bellingham play. He's English. You know, they've got players like Mason Mount in there. I want to see him. I want to see more of him. Like, I'm really, really, really interested in Jude Bellingham. Like, he is someone that is different. He's different than Tchouaméni. He's different than Camavinga. He's different than Valverde. He is different. So, the first game against Milan, yes, he had a couple of shots. Yes, he had a good game. But we didn't see too much production from him in terms of creating and maybe even, you know, getting the shots off. Yes, he had a couple of shots, but I want to see more because I know that, and I think all Real Madrid fans know that Bellingham has the potential, but even now, he is good enough now. Like, it's not in 5 years' time, it's not in 2 years' time, it's now. It's not putting the pressure on the player. Yes, you have to give him time. Yes, you can't just criticize him after a bad game. But because he's that good at his age, at 20, the expectation, the ceiling is even higher. So I know that, and Real Madrid fans know that Jude Bellingham can already do it at this age. So they want to see him do it at this age, which again could turn out good or bad. But of course, you don't criticize him. You know, you stand by the player if he's not performing as you expect. But of course, you must have a level of expectation for the player, for every player really. So I want to see Bellingham play. The midfield, I think that he's probably going to change things up a bit. Camavinga for me comes in, Tchouaméni plays, and maybe Luka Modric to add a bit of experience in their midfield. After all, they have Casemiro in their midfield, and they have got Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount. Again, Fede Valverde could easily play. And I think Nico Paz will probably come on as well to get a few minutes. The back five for me, Fran Garcia I think will play, but I could see Ferland Mendy play, to be fair. I have just a bit of a feeling that one of the centre backs is going to get rotated. Now, it was Nacho and Militao against AC Milan that started. I think Nacho will get replaced for Alaba, but maybe Rudiger can come in there. I just feel like if Manchester United are expected to put someone like Rashford up top, you kind of need someone who offers that pace that someone like Militao has. So let's see. And right back, it could be Carvajal, it could be Vasquez, but I think it's gonna be Carvajal, because he's just better really. No disrespect to Lucas Vasquez. And in goal, I think Courtois will come back. He did not play at all against AC Milan, by the way, not even coming off the bench. Lunin played 90 minutes in that one, so I think I have a sneaky suspicion that Courtois might play 90 in this one, and then against Barca, maybe Lunin 90, and then Juve, Courtois 90. I think this might be how Ancelotti want to rotate his keeper. So let's see what happens. But my score prediction for this one, of course, you can really throw it anywhere. Now I predicted 2-2 between Real Madrid and AC Milan. And AC Milan squad is not as great. I'm gonna say a draw again. Yes, it's not me trying to be arrogant. Yes, it's not me trying to be too optimistic, too confident. But I do think Man United can get something out of this game, and I think they probably will. I reckon it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. But let's see what happens. I just want to see goals. I just want to see some good goals in this game. But let's see what happens with this one. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Let me know your starting 11 and your prediction down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if it's on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.